everybody. Man, that was a brain freeze. So I got an email in reference to some of my earlier videos and information that was in my earlier videos, but I'll just do a brief recap about just my experience with getting a full upper. I don't have a full set, I just have an upper, but when I first got it, I thought it was hell on earth. I just know that within 30 minutes of getting all those teeth pulled out and blah, 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 I felt like death on the way home. It probably took me to day 3, 4, or 5 where I started using adhesive because I need something else. Even though my gums were swollen, I really just wanted to make sure that I could eat. That was a big thing with me because I'm an honorary fat kid. No offense to anybody that's big bone, heavy set, chunky, whatever. I'm honorary, okay? So eating was a big problem for me until I found Secure Denture Adhesive. Secure Denture Adhesive is so magic. It's like my baby's dad. And I just back at 100%. It's the only, ow, that hurt. It's the only thing that I found that actually works the way that it's supposed to. It is very uncomfortable. Please take your medicine like they instruct you to. Never let a time frame lapse. Don't wait till you have pain to take it. Just try to stay on top of it so that you kind of get through those first few days. After that, it starts to get less and less painful, and you get more of a feel of what you need to do for yourself. All of us are different. I know I have a high pain tolerance, but that pain kicked me in the ass. I think that obviously every day that passes you learn a little bit more about yourself and your tolerance and what you enjoy and what you don't, and what you're willing to give up and what you're not, and how you're going to accomplish your goals of having these new teeth in your mouth. Like I said, research. I'm only one person, so my experiences are mine alone. There are going to be some similarities with other people, but I think that each person's going to deal with it differently. I know at this point I'm kind of more irritated, if anything, just with the fact that I want to just eat whatever I want to eat, and I don't feel like dealing with adhesive. And I said that in an earlier video, is that I'm just kind of at that point where I'm just sick of talking about adhesive. I'm sick of thinking about adhesive, and I just don't want to deal with it. But at this point, that's where I'm at, and so I will stay very true to Secure Denture Adhesive as the best thing that I've ever used. As far as just, I don't know, I just think getting used to it is something that each individual person's going to have to deal with. Hopefully you find what you're looking for. Hopefully, it's all worth it, because to me it is, because when I smile now, it's not the gap that I used to have. It's not me thinking about every single day of my life that people tease me, where people say fall into the gap, and just pointing my gap out in front of people I thought was cute, and in front of my crushes and XYZ, like me feeling self-conscious when I'm talking to people and talking business, and even though I know what I'm talking about, fearing that they might not feel like I understand or I'm adequate with my knowledge because of the way that my smile looked. So to me, it was worth it. No matter what I go through, it's worth it, because I don't feel the same way. I have a lot more confidence, and I know that's kind of shallow. You got to get your teeth fixed to have confidence, but for me it worked, and it really helped, and I appreciate it. I'd love to get permanent ones, the screw-in kind. I gotta get that money together for it, but I think that at the end of the day, sorry, I'm definitely not driving with anything but my knee, don't judge me. But at the end of the day, I think that this experience is going to be as positive as you make it. You're going to have pain, you're going to have some triumphs, you're going to have some struggles, but every day you have to understand that you're one day closer to where you want to be at. And I'm just a big advocate for it may not come now, but it will come, and the changes and things that we have in life don't come overnight. So why should anything else that we're working hard for? I mean, I say working hard for anything I got to pay a whole bunch of money for. So all of our lives that we dealt with our bad smiles and our bad teeth, or even if we had good teeth and then some things happened, you have to wrap your mind around what you're trying to accomplish and let that drive you to do and get through what you need to get to and get through. I'm just really really happy. I don't know, just with all the torment, and back then they didn't call it bullying. I don't know. You know, being almost 6'7" and having a gap, and you know, just it was wearing pants that were capri pants for me, but regular pants for everybody else, and flooding and all that stuff. Shoes big, and wearing men's clothes and all that stuff. You know, teasing back then was different, but my gap was, it affected me more than anything else that they could say. And so for me to step out after the fact, and this happened in January, so it was almost like my first, you know, improvement of the year. It made me feel differently. At first I was dealing with some self-conscious issues, and even so now, if I feel like people know that I don't have my upper teeth, that I am self-conscious about it. But when I put them teeth in and I go about my way, who gives a flying ham? Because when I smile, 9 times out of 10, my smile is killing most other people. So whatever they got to say, that's where it goes, like that. But no, just keep pressing forward. I hope that answered your questions, because I didn't feel like typing. I'm sorry. This is all love. But send me your questions, comments, concerns, whatever. I will answer whatever you need to be answered. If it's more private, you want to, you know, email me, I will respond. I'm sorry, I'm just being lazy this week. But I hope that helps somebody. Please, please, please don't give up. Don't give in. Keep moving forward. I know it's so cliche, but anything that's worth having is worth fighting for. And you got to fight through the pain, and fight through the shame, and fight through the turmoil, and fight through the self-confidence issues to get to a blinging smile. It's worth it. So day at a time, y'all know I'm big on taking a day at a time, just one step. That one step gets you one step closer to where you want to be. All right, I'm out. God bless you.